Hey, Clashers, this is Nolimitking with USA Adults. We got a war recap for you. 119 to 80, nearly perfect for us. Only 1 star from perfect. This time against Lost World Level 9 clan. How this actually turned out was we were bringing over a bunch of people from our sister clans in Town Hall 7 and 2.1 to come to the main clan and have an arranged war with another clan we've been hitting up online. Unfortunately, they matched somebody else, and so we ended up just throwing a bunch of people in here. We had a 40 versus 40 war here, which is the biggest we've ever had, and we almost perfected them. So it was a really great war for us, lots of good hits. We're going to get into it here. We've got 2-star on their top Town Hall 11. We 3-star bully attacked their 10, and then all these top 9s right here, we bullied attacked them, but nonetheless, they were great hits. The first 9 to 9 attack here is number 6, 808 Fireman. We're going to play this for you. This is an air attack. It's a Quad-Quake Shattered Laloon. And so he sees right here that he can open up pretty much the entire base with this Quad-Quake right here. Even, you know, a little bit of the compartment right there by that expo. So excellent placement on those EQ spells. So pretty standard kill squad here with the shattered golems, the whiz to clean up the side buildings, the wall breakers, and the queen. He's patient on the king. King finally goes down. You want to make sure those golems get in front of that king. So drops the rage. Out come the CC troops. He doesn't have poison because he's already used the EQs, and he's got some hastes and rage for his Laloon. But you can see get through that CC pretty quickly. Down goes the AD. Down goes, you know, all the other defenses that are right there. Queen sniping everything in sight. Town Hall goes down. So at this point, he's only got 2 air defenses left, but those air defenses are overlapping. So what I want to show here is at the top left of the screen, he launched a hound to kind of travel across that entire section of the base from 11 o'clock all the way to this 3 o'clock AD. In doing so, he's soaking up traps and air mines if they're there, and he's also distracting defenses. But because that is a long travel route and those loons are much slower behind that hound, he drops in a haste here to get those double dropped loons into those defenses quickly, so that they're not exposed to the hit points from those defensive buildings. And you can see his loons are coming in over here at 2:30 to 3 o'clock behind that other one. And just does a great job here. So he's soaking up some traps. These hounds are going to pop really quick. There's one, and the other one's getting worked on right now. Meantime, he drops in the 3rd hound here towards this bottom AD, and he's using a rage. Now this rage is perfect because it covers every single one of his troops. His hounds and all of his loons are underneath that rage. It was an excellent rage, and now he doesn't have any troops left. Just popped the last hound, drops in some last loons right there at the bottom, gets that archer tower. Now it's just 2 of those Teslas and this wizard tower, and these loons are going through them slowly but surely. And the first one goes down, second one goes down. This wizard tower almost gets those loons, but 2 of them survive just barely, and this raid is over. So excellent work on that 808 Fireman. Excellent loon pathing. Great job on the placement on the Quake spell. Everything was really good. So good Laloon. We've got some more Laloons for you too. It was kind of a different war for us. Most of the time we're almost entirely ground hog attacks, but we had some good ones here. So Kman on number 7, again with a shattered Go Laloon. And he doesn't bring any Quad-Quakes. Not really a whole lot of value from a Quad-Quake on this base structure, but he just goes right after it. Drops some minions on the corners to help with some funnel, some whiz on the sides. The 2 golems kind of split in the middle, soaking up all the defenses. Queen in between, starting to snipe. And he's patient. Drops in 1 wall breaker just in case there's a bomb or a trap there. There's nothing there, so drops in the remaining wall breakers. In go the golems. Down goes the king. Golems are in front of the king. Out come the CC troops. Down goes the rage. Enemy queen goes bye-bye. Drops the poison. This is just clutch fundamentals. Now, what I want to show right here is this jump spell does not go over the core. Now, most of the time you think, oh, get all the troops into the core. But his goal here at this kill squad is to kill both of those ADs and the queen. Now, the queen is already down. His queen is targeting that AD at 6 o'clock right there, right now. That's going down. And he offsets his jump spell over here on the left so he can get all of his kill squad in there to kill that AD. Once that AD is down, he can Laloon the rest of base. He doesn't care if his golems are in the core or not. So, excellent move there. And as you can see, all CC troops are down. The air defense is down with the queen. The air defense up with the king. That's down. And so now he's just got the Laloon. So he's got these 2 ADs left. So there goes the first hound. There goes the second hound. Dropping in loons right behind. Double drops on those outside defenses. No, he doesn't have a whole lot left. He has 1 rage and 2 hastes. So there's not a lot of spells left. But just enough. He uses the rage to get through this very first AD. And then he's got the last hound he drops in right there. And the other hound is on it. So there's 2 hounds on that last AD with some air skellies, which was really unfortunate. He drops that haste spell to try to get those loons through those defenses as quickly as possible. They come over there to relieve that hound. Last 2 loons dropped up at 11 o'clock to take out that archer tower and that wizard tower, and uses the last haste right there. And just excellent job on those placements. And the loon pathing was very well worked out. He's still got minions and pups and loons and a hound left. He dropped in a wizard up there, and he's got another wizard. He's going to drop in wherever he drops it. So queen is still up. She targets the town hall. This base is done. All right. Excellent hit. 2 Laloons in a row. But you know what's better than 2 Laloons in a row? Yep, 3 Laloons in a row. So we're heading over here. Tomford, number 8. This guy likes his Laloon. He's new to the clan, and he's been really doing well, so we're excited to have him here. He comes in with another Quad-Quake Shattered Laloon. He's only got 12 loons, so not a huge amount of loons, but if you do it right, you don't need a huge amount of loons. So you can see that this Quad-Quake opens up the compartments to get all 3 of these ADs. Now, I think he ends up only really getting 2 of those ADs and the queen, but that's really his goal, is to get at least 2 ADs and the queen. So down go the wall breakers, down go the golems, the whiz for funnel. This is perfect funneling. Both heroes are coming in. Golems are beating them in there. CC troops come out. Now, he drops his rage really deep into the core. I don't know if he intended to do that or not, but it worked out well because the CC troops actually pulled the rest of his kill squad into the rage, which I thought was interesting. He also uses the poison, which is great. So the enemy queen goes down, that AD goes down. He's got all the skellies out. He doesn't have to worry about air skellies. Golems are still tanking, queen's still sniping, and now he starts his Laloon. So you can see he's angled his entry of his hound from both sides to try to get maximum soaking of those defenses and those seeking air mines. So he doesn't get the wizard tower at the south, which is unfortunate, but these 2 hounds provided a lot of coverage for him on that one. So he drops in the last hound. So up at the top AD, he's got almost 2 full hounds. So he doesn't really have many spells left, but he's got enough hound coverage up there for his loons just to take all the time they need. Now this loon down here gets down here and kills that wizard tower, so that's done. And the loons clean up the rest of these defenses. So at this point, this base is wrecked. He's still got his queen. He's still got archers and minions and pups, and just lots of troops left. So excellent job on reading that base, Tomford. Fantastic kill squad fundamentals. Excellent loon pathing and hound work as well. So great job. All right. Number 9, Shifty had a great hit. I'm not going to show a lot of this hit. It's a shattered GOHO, which is a shocker. But I want to show his CC lure here. So he lures out the CC. Most of the time you don't see archers and wizards, but because the archers are faster than the wizards, they're different spots. They're not in the same tight knit circle. So in order to get those archers in the circle, I love what he does here. He drops an archer up here and there it goes. The mortar kills the archer, but it's just enough to get all those archers back in the poison spell before it dies. So he ends up getting all of those troops anyways. He just wrecks this base, does a great job. But I just wanted to show you guys that. That was pretty awesome. Okay. Number 10. No Limit King, this is me. I did a Queen Walk Shattered GOHO on this base. So you can see over here, I dropped in a couple barbs and some archers to get out some of those troops. Dropped the poison. I know I didn't get everything in the poison, but it really doesn't matter because they're just archers and wizards, and as long as there's not a huge group of them, I should be okay. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that there were 4 left in the CC. But anyways, I dropped the minions up here up top to create the quick funnel, and the queen's on that archer tower. Now, as the queen walks into this side, she's going to have an archer tower, a Tesla, a cannon, an Expo, and any of those wizards left in that CC. So knowing this, I just like, okay, I'm dropping the rage right now, dropping the poison right now. Now you can see right there, there are 4 wizards just about ready to unload on me. Even with max healers under a rage, I think 4 hits from 4 wizards at the same time would still kill me. So I ended up using my queen's ability so that she didn't get popped by those wizards. We got to keep that queen alive for these queen walks to work. So I had to use a rage and her ability, which is a little unfortunate, but it worked out fine. So she continues to walk around the best of the base. She's fine now. There's no issues here. So now it's about the kill squad. So I'm going to launch in my golem right there and the other golem right there, kind of soak up all these defenses, drop in some whiz behind, and then I'm going to open up the walls, one down here in the 6 o'clock compartment so the queen can get in, and one over here on the 5 o'clock compartment so the golems can get in. Because I'm going to drop my jump to cover both of those compartments to get them into the core right there. Because I do want everybody getting into the core. Now my goal here is obviously to kill the queen, get in there, kill as many defenses as I can, trip some bombs. That's the goal. And I'm going to hog the rest of the space. So as you can see, golems, BK, everybody's funneling into the core. Some skellies are coming out. These healers now move towards those golems. Because those healers move towards those golems, they're now in range of those ADs. So those healers are getting shut down, but it's okay because I got lots of tanking. Pop my BK ability, find a couple bombs. Now over here I drop in some hogs. Not very many because those defenses are being distracted. But now those are coming through. Drop the heal spell to cover that area. Drop some hogs in up top with a giant for some quick distraction. Those hogs are going to come down and meet these other hogs, and use my last 2 hogs over here on the 11 o'clock side. Drop in a heal spell there, some high hit points. All these hogs end up running into that heal, which was the goal, and now this base is crushed. Dropped in some minions and some wizards and some archers on those corner huts. Gotta love those corner huts. And this base is 3-starred, so. Alright. Next hit is number 11, Lieutenant Aldo Raine with a great 3-star here. So he brings a Queen Walk, Quad-Quake, Queen Walk, Shattered GOHO. So quite a mouthful. But what he does here is he launches both his kill squad and his Queen Walk at the exact same time. I don't think I've seen this, but you know what? It worked. And so he opens up the base there after these whiz have cleared out the trash. Golems are funneling in, drops the BK, Queen's up top doing her own thing. She's going to be fine. The CC troops come out, drops the poison, drops 2 poisons. Love this because by the time those wizards actually get to the troop that they locked on, they didn't even get a shot off. They all died. So excellent poison work there. Queen up top, she's fine. She's just doing some wrecking. Double bomb tripped right there by the golem. BK is on the other BK. And now they're just going to start beating through some walls. So he's got 16 hogs, releases almost all of his hogs right down here to kind of help relieve that king if at all possible. He doesn't get it in time, but he drops the heal spell here. Now he gets a really nice split on his hogs. So because he gets this nice split, there's only a few hogs that end up pathing over that double GB right there. Now he does have it covered under a heal, but it's still a double GB, so it doesn't matter. Drops in his last few hogs down here at 7 o'clock to get these last defenses. And all of his spells are done, heal spells are done, but he's got... Unfortunately, he hit some traps, but he's got a few hogs left, and they're doing the best they can. The queen's walking around to meet these hogs right here. She's still got healers on her. She's at full health. Golem's still distracting in the core. Got a hero hog right here on this AD in the core, and some wizards. So this base is done. So excellent work, Lieutenant Aldo Raine. Love to see those queen walks. right. Some good videos so far. Let's see what's next. Grizz had a great hit there. Love to see our number 25 jumping up to 12. 808 again with another 3-star. Dung Hill with a 3-star there. Great job. Number 15, Aquarius. Excellent work. 24 jumping up 8 spots to hit 16. Awesome job, fan man. A lot of these just really good hits, but I do want to showcase number 18 here, Dung Hill. This guy does just a great queen walk here, and really like how it's going. This is a Quad-Quake shattered queen walk shattered GOHO, but this is a great lesson in how to adapt your plan when things don't go right. So you can see he's clearly funneling wizards over on that side. He wants his queen to walk south. She decides not to. There's a spacing over here towards this barracks that's just 1 tile out of range longer than this archer tower over here on the left. So after she kills this DE pump right there, she kills that, and the extra space over there between that barracks and that hut was just too long of a distance. She circles back, does a U-turn. So now he's like, ah, crap, okay, what am I going to do? So he funnels with some hogs. This is really heads up play. Funnels with some hogs to kill that cannon and kill this wizard tower as well, to stop her from walking around the base. So she is now going to charge. So he turned this from a walk to a charge, ends up luring some of those CC troops, which is great value. He opens up the base with the quad quakes down at the bottom. I think that rage spell was a premature rage spell, but he locked onto the king, so it did help her get through the king and that expo really quickly. So you know what? It was great. Used his ability, outcome more of the CC troops. The golems are in here, wizards are in here, drops the king, gets everybody into the core there. Queen is going to go down, enemy queen's going to go down, and the healers are still working up there up top with that queen. So now he's just trying to get in, get as many of these defenses down, and then he's going to release his hogs. Now he's got 2 heals. So there go his hogs. All right, there go his hogs. And he's patient on that first heal. Sees a lot of high hit point damage there with that Tesla farm. So he drops the heal there to cover a portion of that Tesla farm. And still got a Golemite in there doing some distraction. Queen snipes the town hall. And down goes that Tesla farm. And you can see his healers are getting hit by that wizard tower up there. So he actually drops a heal to cover both his healers and his hogs. Get some great value out of that heal. But you can see he just wrecked this base, even though it did not go exactly as planned. So excellent heads up thinking up top, turning this from a walk into a charge. And, getting her through that first line of defenses with the Expo and that king up there. Quad-quaking, entering the kill squad down at the lower section, using the hogs to run along the horizontal axis of this base. Just really great work. Excellent to see that kind of stuff, Dung Hill. All right. Guys, I think that does it for these attacks in this war. Again, everybody had a great war. Special shout out to Doom and Air Marshal, the leaders from our Town Hall 7 and 2.1 clans, who brought several of their guys over to participate in this kind of clan network clan war. So excellent work, USA adults. Keep on clashing, guys.